You've built something powerful. Now let's make sure it's built to sell. Selling your practice is like selling your house. Do you want to sell it as is or with $250,000 worth of upgrades that might take your value up $500,000? In this final episode of our series of Startup to Sellout, we're diving into the exact steps you can take right now to prepare your med spa, wellness, plastic surgery, or functional medical business for a future sale, even if you're not ready to sell today. Because here's the truth. Most owners wait until they have to sell. They're burned out or they have to retire, and by then it's too late to optimize your valuation. But smart owners start years in advance, and that's how they walk away with 6, 7, and even 8-figure exits. For those of you who are new here, I'm Kelly Smith, founder and CEO of Projected Growth Consulting with 2 decades of experience in the industry. As a previous med spa owner myself, I speak from experience. I've helped grow over 6,000 elective practices across the country, and now I'm giving you the same roadmap we've used behind the scenes with our private clients. Comment the word action below and I'll send you our free valuation growth plan. This is a proven tool that has helped uncover thousands to millions of hidden value. It's free, it's fast, and it's the first step in building a business that buyers compete for. Wouldn't that be great? You go to market, just like when you sell your house and you have a bidding war. That's the way we want to do it. So there's 4 detailed steps to prepare. Let's break those down. Those steps are important if you're preparing to sell now, in 3 months, 3 years, or not at all. You just want to scale. Number 1, get a business valuation that's actually accurate. This is your baseline diagnostic. This is like running labs or scans for a patient. But here's the problem. Most valuations are either too generic or they use outdated formulas. They don't factor in provider utilization, room capacity, average patient value, or intangible brand equity. A real valuation should include the following: EBITDA adjustments. Are your owner perks normalized? Capacity analysis. Are you maximizing provider and capacity productivity? Retention metrics. Are your patients and staff loyal? Membership revenue. Reoccurring revenue is golden. This will help you identify what's adding value and what's dragging you down and what can be optimized before you ever list your practice. The second area is building a 1, 3 to 5 year strategic growth plan, depending on where you're at. Buyers don't care so much what you did as much as they care about what is possible, what you can do next. And here's how to show them. Buyers pay for future potential, not just historic performance. If you want top dollar for your business, you must show that the business is still scaling and growing even though you're planning your exit. Here's what a compelling growth plan should include. Revenue goals projected year over year with growth and the logic behind that. Provider productivity, how adding staff, rooms, or new services will increase revenue, or how to optimize them with marketing. Service expansion, new treatments, technologies, or membership models. Owner transition plans, whether you want to stay 6 months, 12 months, or do a full exit, show that in your plan. This paints a picture of where the business is going and gives the buyers a clear roadmap of what to do next. Which brings us to number 3, identifying and protecting intangible assets. Intangible assets often make up more than 50% of your business value, but they're often overlooked. These are things that can't be touched, but drive real dollars. For example, your brand reputation, your website, your online reviews, local authority, your client list, your CRM segmentation, retention strategies, memberships, loyalty programs, marketing plans, your team culture and systems, even your marketing assets like funnels, automations, and content libraries, and social media. Protect these by documenting them, securing logins, and making them transferable. And if you haven't already, consider trademarking your brand and locking down your digital assets. When a buyer sees that your practice runs with systems, data, and brand loyalty in place, it becomes a far more attractive and more valuable asset. Which is number 4, know your buyer pool or your target avatar. If you don't know who you're building for, then you're flying blind. The 3 main buyer types, as we've talked about in other episodes, are financial buyers, private equity, focused on return on investment, strategic buyers, they could be competitors or industry players looking to expand. Synergistic buyers could also be physicians and NPs that want additional regions or new locations. Ask yourself, who would benefit the most from acquiring your practice? What kind of financing would they use? What are the real deal breakers? When you know your ideal buyer, you can reverse engineer your operations, messaging, and profitability model to match what they value most. You need to know your target avatar. Comment the word action below and receive your free valuation growth plan and take the first step towards building a business buyers cannot wait to buy and they compete for. Or if you want to get specific, book a private one-on-one strategy session using the link in the description below, and we'll work together to create your customized preparation plan together. Let's quickly review these 4 key steps to prepare your business for sale or to simply increase the value of your business and scale. Get real healthcare specific valuation, someone that understands this industry. Build a 1 to 5 year growth roadmap. Identify and protect your hidden assets. Know your buyer pool and tailor your structure accordingly. These are not fluff. These are the exact steps we use to help owners sell for 6, 7, and even 8 figures, or to set them up for passive partnerships that let them reduce their hours and increase their income. This wraps up our Startup to Sellout series, all 10 episodes. If you missed some, head to our Startup to Sellout playlist on our channel. This series breaks down what 99% of business owners don't know about buying, selling, or scaling an elective medical practice in today's environment. Here's a quick 10-second recap of each episode. If you're just finding this series, make sure to go back and watch these essential episodes. In episode 1, we discussed why your business is your number 1 asset. We uncover why your business is likely your biggest asset, and more importantly, why you're treating it like a job and not like an asset, because this is the number 1 mistake sellers make. In episode 2, we talk about 2 exit paths. We review there's 2 paths, the strategic growth path or the passive decline path, meaning I'm burned out, I want out. One puts money in your pocket, the other leaves money on the table. Episode 3 talks about what buyers really want. We identify that they are not really looking to buy your equipment or your Instagram following. We reveal what they're really interested in buying. In episode 4, we go into detail about hidden gold, meaning the intangible assets of your practice. We do a deep dive identifying those assets like branding, recurring revenue, client data, and systems, because these are often worth more than your equipment. In episode 5, we talk about understanding buyer types and breaking down the 3 types of buyer: financial, strategic, and synergistic. And more importantly, how to position your practice to appeal to each one. In episode 6, the 9-year ramp is super important. This is a game changer. This is how you create a growth narrative that gets buyers excited about the future and not stuck in the past. So you're not trying to justify your selling price. Episode 7 gives you a 15 step-by-step to sell your business for millions. In this episode, I shared the exact 15-step blueprint we've used for our clients to sell their practices for millions. If you're serious about selling, this is the roadmap you need. Episode 8 discusses market timing versus business timing. This clears up a massive myth. Waiting for the market won't save you if your business isn't ready to sell. Learn how to prepare your business and align with market timing to maximize your sale value. And that brings us to episode 9. What does it really cost to sell? We break down the real cost of selling, discuss brokers, bankers, and deal structures of all matter, and show you how to choose the best options so you avoid unnecessary fees. Your business is more than what you do. It's the asset you've built, most likely for decades. If a buyer walked into your practice today, would they want to buy it? This series gives you all the power to make that answer be a resounding yes. Most medspa owners and physicians wait too long to sell, and they leave hundreds or thousands of dollars on the table. Don't let that be you. Drop the word action in the comments below for your free valuation growth plan, or book a private valuation strategy session using the link below. Did you know most owners leave 30 to 50% of their value on the table? Let us teach you how to keep that, or even better, how to optimize it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who might want to buy, sell, or scale their elective medical practice. We're here for you, and we are always providing educational content to help your business be more profitable. And don't forget, it's not what you know, it's all about the implementation.